All right, this is a CVT guitar lesson for Nick, Craig Goldy, hidden in plain sight, tuning flat. So let me explain something first. Craig Goldy, so you got Steve Vai that's on planet Mars, and then you have Craig Goldy that's over on Saturn. I'm a friend of Craig's. We actually started a band way back in the late 90s, and we started recording stuff. And man, I wish I had the copies of what we worked on. But I remember listening to this album, but being able to watch Craig play, you know, and he's really into being himself, man. When you listen to him, he's on his own planet, and he comes up with some really cool stuff. So what I did, because he is some of his stuff is just really tough to get exact, okay? And there's a lot of punch-ins too on this song. So I generalized some of these riffs. Unfortunately, I don't have my guitar with my Floyd Rose on it, and there's some whammy stuff in here, but I'll kind of explain, you know, what you would do as if you had a whammy. But let's go ahead and jump in. The part I play, that's kind of the main hook in the song. And Craig, if you're watching this, miss you, love you, and we will get together, man. I'll give you a ring. All right, so the beginning, he's doing some shred stuff, man. Also, he has a 24 fret, which a lot of people don't have. This has only got 22 on it. And there's a few times you're going to need that 24th fret. I'll just explain what to do in that case, okay? 6 seconds in, you got what I called section 1A, and you got 21 on the high E. We're going to do a pick and a double pull. And then the same thing on the B string, but alternate pick. Okay, that's your first 6 notes. And then on the G, go 21, 20, 18. And Goldy is just notorious for how he hears it is usually different than other players would hear things. I don't know how else to explain it, but and it plays tricks on your ears too. So 21, 20, 18 on the G. String skip up to 21. Craig will probably email and be like, Mike, you butchered this song, man. He wouldn't say that, but. Okay, so we're string skipping to 21A, right? Once you get to the 21A, we're going to go ascending now. And this is straight outside of the pull-offs. We're alternate picking everything. 18, 19, 21 on the D. And the G. So think of it this way. From the ascending standpoint, starting on 21A, just look at it like this. Standard ascending scale. Okay, after that, you're going to go to the 19B and then toggle back to 21G, 19B. So you have... Yeah, that string skip will probably give you a little trouble. But then after that, like I said, straight ascending. Okay, we're not done. From there, use your third finger, go to 19E, so we're shifting back to a different position. Same concept, 3 notes per string, alternate picking. 19, 17, 16 on the high E and the B. And then 18, 16, 14, G and D. So you have... Okay. So think in twos. And then after that, go back ascending with it. So you have straight alternate. But when you get to the B, we want to go 15, 17, 19. 16, 17, 19 on the E. And then go index on 17, 19. That'll be up, 19, 20. 1. 17, 19, 21. So you think of 2 triplets on the high E, doing that. Okay, that you're going to play 2 times, second time no star. You're going to play it right up to where you get to the, it's after the string skipping. You'll run through that, you'll do the, or 19, 17, 16. You'll do the, wait. Right there, 18, 16, 14 on the G. Then you're done. Go to 6 after the double dots. 16G, bend, release, bend, release, bend, release. Craig has a really heavy-handed vibrato. It's actually, sometimes it just sounds like a whole step bend, release. It kind of is. 𝐂𝐿 does that as well. All right. Pinch harmonic 15 on the G. Bend. And you can drop it, like release it, and whammy bar if you want to drop it down further. Some of these are overdubs, I think, that I'm catching, but I tried to grab the parts, you know, that would work best as a solo guitar. 14 seconds in, 17B, we're just gonna be doing bend releases. Next one. This is some pentatonic stuff. 17 on the B, pull 14. 17, 16, 14, G, and 16D. Now, I thought this was really interesting too. Check it out. A lot of players would maybe go, which he does something like that later, but I'm hearing this. The 14, 15, which is just a root 5 thing. It's like a power chord, bend, release. So you get this going. Thought that was pretty cool, creative stuff, and that's one of the things with him. All right, then 16 GB, we're going to bend, release, pull off to 14. And then 16 down, 14's up, down, up. So, section 1B, 18 seconds in. This is where the song kind of kicks in. Let's see. 3 pull 2 on the A, palm mute 5E, up on 2A. And I was deciding whether that was an open A, but I think he's catching it on the 5E. 2A, open 2E, and then 2A, 5E. So you have, wait. And then back to the pull-off part of it. And you'll play up to, you're repeating it up to the open 2 on the low E. So slow it would be. Then he throws in these fills, okay? The first one, natural harmonics, he's going. Alternate pick, go 7 on the B string, natural harmonics, so right above the silver fret wire there. Third finger, down, up. Same thing on the G, just do a downstroke. 5, 7B, go up, down, and then up on the 7G, and do that twice. So you have, and he finishes it with 5 high E, but he whammies it down and back up. So you have, back to the main riff, which I symbolized. I just put repeat star. That's the hook. He'll play that, and then he does a fill or a lick, and then he'll play the hook again, and then a different lick. So the second one is at 25 seconds in, and it's this 16 G and B. We're gonna go, and some of these I kind of had to organize them to where they would maybe make a little more sense for you, but and then 17 slide 19 E, and then 14 G. And some of this he's doing with the whammy bar, octave shift pedals, stuff like that. Twice of that, and then 17 slide 19 E, 14 G, 17 B bend. Okay, back to the groove, and then 30 seconds in, 24 on the high E. I can almost get it. Just alternate pick. From 24 to 19, which I have to just pretend it's there. And then 22, 19 B. And then 21, 20, 19, 18. Think of it like this. Craig always did these weird little, those types of things. So you're going up and over a fret each time, starting on the high E, fret 19, or fret 21. So you'll be going all upstrokes. Move it back a half step and go ascending. Back a half step, descending. So you have just sounds like it's from Saturn, right? That's it for that page. Go over to page 3, the hook, and then natural harmonics, 5th fret D and G. And you'll just pull the whammy bar up on that, if you have one. Section 1C, 37 seconds in. 2/4 AD, and then 3 DG to 2 DG vibrato. And you kind of need a whammy for this, but he's swooping up on 7, 8, and 9 on the A. But I'm just going to pick the notes. He's going wham, wham, wham with the whammy. But we're going to pick them for now. 7, 8, 9 on the A. And then upstroke the 7D. 8 pull 7A. 10, 7 EA. 9, 7. So you're doing 2 strings, D and G. 9s and 7s down, up, vibrato. So it's down, up, mute. And then he always was into these different chordings too. Go down, up, top 3 strings basically. And go 3, mute, 4, 4. You're just gonna let it ring out. And then hit it again, followed by an up strum. Keep a G bass. So you're basically, he's playing a B with the G bass, and then an A with the G bass. So he's going down, up, mute to 4D, down, up, mute to 2D. So you have, and then 4, 4 on the A, pull 2 to 5E, 2nd fret D and G, down, up. So, oops. Mute down, and then up, down, 4, 4, D and G. Just crazy parts. 47 seconds in, you're going to hit some repeats. Little trail off riffs after that. Basically all revolves around fret 16. Back to the main hook. And then 55 seconds in, you got this 21G, think like a sweep. 21, 19, 17, GBE, all downs. And then go 21E and 20E. Yeah, it's kind of a jazzy sounding thing. So you go, I like to do them both as ups, like that. But I think he might do that twice. Yes, he does. Then our next one, I'm just going to kind of slowly go over them because there's so many in here. This will be like a 45-minute video. You're really going to want to work with the tabs though on this. So we have so I have to do the moving on, main riff, and then there's some harmonics here, dive bombing, 24th fret bend, main riff, and then we got some more harmonics, 7B, drop the whammy, hit it again, and then I just called this solo. It's an instrumental, so there's soloing all throughout. We're gonna go. So this is, do that slow for you. E, go up 4 frets, and then just pick vibrato. Then we got this 22. We're gonna go. Oops. Tough to get up there, man, if you don't have a good cutaway. Back to this 15, 17, 19. So we're gonna go 2 of them now, or 19 and 14. Yeah, there we go. 2 times, and then 21 pulling to 17. Same kind of idea. And then a 1917? No. Yeah, 1917 BE. So go. So you have. And then. Yeah. Dive bomb it. A minute 16. 21E again. Pulling to 17. Two of those. 19s and 16s. Kind of a 𝐒𝐄𝐒 sounding thing. So you have. And he has some type of an effect on there. I'm not sure what he was using, but it took it up in the stratosphere for sure. 17, 14, same idea. So we have. And then back to this one. And then you're going to go up to 21 and 17 again. There's a bunch of them, and it kind of fades out there. He would do like those weird like pick scrapes, like Randy would do. Randy Rhoads in the beginning of is it Crazy Train? Or I don't know. Can't remember, but where you just scratch it across the high strings. Usually pick scrapes are up here, but you can actually work it like a saw and get these crazy sounds. So and then we got minute 27. Do that again. Oops. Yeah. Then we have. So it's kind of sweep over that. Then we got. Yeah. Minute 33, 15E. He does some whammy stuff with it, but we need fret 24 again for this one. But it's 24, 19, and back to 24. So you're just going, and then 22 to 19. So one of those 𝐒𝐄𝐒 things again. Then we have, once again, then we have next one, step and a half, bend, release, bend, vibrato. That's a 3 fret bend. Then we got 15 high E. We're gonna go, yeah, it'll be, yeah. Gets us over to 12. Minute 45. Or then we got 1917 BE. And that's gonna repeat. So you have then we have, that'll be two of those 2 times. So you'll go then 19, 21, 22. Which same idea though. 4 times. There's that. Section 1D, a minute 51 in. Okay, top of page 5. Closing in here. Minute 53, unison bends, 14E, 17B. Hit them both, bend the B, and then hit them while you're there. So it's, then hit them without bending, and then hit them again. Go down, up, down, pull to 16B. So you have, and then the 16 is going to pull, or we're going to hammer to 17, and back to 16, 14. Then the very end, because there's a lot of overdubs here, I had to pick something. So 4, 2 on the D, 4 pull 2 A, and then 5 on the low E down up. So, and then 2 A. So 7 D and G vibrato, 9th fret twice, and 10th fret twice. So you have, and then an F sharp power chord at the end. So the very ending. There you go. And as it is, this is probably 25 minutes. We'll have to see. Probably in the 20 minutes for sure. All right, appreciate it. You have Iced Earth guitar solo coming next. Thanks, man.